Hello all you fantastic and amazing people and fellow Fallout fans, welcome back to another video. In this video I want to talk about Fallout 76 and why there is no innovation behind the game at this current moment in time. When I look at forums like Reddit in the comment section of videos, I see the same question over and over. The first one is in some way, shape or form is, why is Fallout 76 not bigger and or better than it is now? The second one I see is, why is everything not free, such as private servers? Before this video begins, I want to say a few things. Thing 1, this is my own opinion. This is how I see things from my perspective. In no way, shape or form am I saying that I'm right or anybody is wrong. This is just my opinion. Thing 2 is, if you are looking for another Bethesda hate video, this is not one of those. So with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Now, if you are a subscriber, you may have seen a 50-minute video I posted a while back, and I kind of talked about this topic very briefly at the end, but I wanted to elaborate on it and thought it'd be worth a video. So I'm making the video. So why is there no innovation with Fallout 76? Now, the main criticism I see is that Bethesda Game Studios in recent years has become greedy and selfish. Now, this may be true to some slight degree, however, I don't think it's completely true. And all the blame is not and should not be on the developer. A lot of this blame lies with us, the consumer. And in fact, a YouTuber I follow by the name of Colin Noir, who is a firearm channel, explains this perfectly when he talks about why there's no innovation in the gun industry. And to be honest, it's the same reason why there is no more innovation in the gaming industry and or with Fallout 76.
That being said, we the consumers also play a part in this too. We as a whole are some cheap bastards, myself included. Don't let my Gucci guns fool you. We complain about prices, but then also wonder why there's no innovation in the gun industry.
The first thing Noir touches on is how we complain about prices and we wonder why there's no innovation. Everybody likes to complain anytime Bethesda adds something to the atomic shop, like the repair and or scrap kits, or even the fridge and collectron station, or even just regular plain cosmetics. People go insane and they protest it. However, they don't understand the atomic shop is how Bethesda makes money for this game, and if they don't make enough money, there is no room and or resources for new innovation. There is no room and or resources to make more content for this game. Not to mention, Bethesda needs a constant flow of revenue from Fallout 76 to even keep the game online, updated and maintained. So when Bethesda adds microtransactions and or a premium pass to make money, they do that because they need that money to keep this game online. And they need that money to make new content like Wastelanders. And when Bethesda does add microtransactions, all people do is protest it.
We have to understand that if we force companies to constantly slash their margins to satisfy our desire for the absolute cheapest gun possible, understand that's what we're gonna get in quality. On top of that, there's no money left over to put into R&D so that we can get the innovation that we want.
The second thing Noir touches on is how if we constantly ask a company to slash into their margins in order to satisfy our desire to give us the cheapest product possible, we need to understand that's what we are going to get in quality. And when companies do that, they have no room for research and development to give us the innovation that we want. So people want everything to be free for Fallout 76 because they purchased this game a year ago for $60. I see this argument all the time. Understand that an initial $60 purchase does not do for Fallout 76 what it did for previous Bethesda titles, like Fallout 3, Fallout 4, and the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. When you made an initial purchase with those games, Bethesda was able to do more innovation with it because there was no online services to maintain. There was no free new content coming to the game month after month or every few months. There was no major patch being released every month. Bethesda could do a lot more with an initial $60 purchase with those games. They could do things like make all the future content for those games and innovate because there was no online services to maintain. And when Bethesda did come out with DLC for those other games like Fallout 4 and the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, they charged you for it. And with Fallout 76, they don't charge you for DLC like Wastelanders and or any of the other DLC type content that has come to the game so far. Fallout 76 needs a constant flow of revenue in order to make content free for us for years to come. They need a constant flow of revenue in order to keep this game online and maintained. But the sad thing is, people don't want to support this game in any way, shape, and or form. They protest the atomic shop and any utility items that come to it, like repair kits and scrap kits, as well as the fridge and collection stations. They protest the premium pass, and then people wonder why there's no innovation around Fallout 76, and they wonder why it's not bigger and better than it is. People want everything for free, and in my opinion, that's the problem. For example, everyone wants private servers for free. However, that's not possible. Too many resources like money and time go into maintaining online private servers just to make them simply free. And if they did make them free, what would happen? That means Bethesda would have to cut into their margins in order to satisfy our desire for private worlds. However, how's that going to affect the future of this game? How's that going to affect future content like Wastelanders and all the stuff that's coming after it? If they gave us everything for free, this game would not survive. Bethesda is a company, they need to make money in order to keep this game online for years to come, and they need to make money in order to keep content like Wastelanders free for years to come. In my opinion, them offering this premium pass to us players is not them being greedy and or selfish, it's just them trying to keep the game alive. A few days ago, Bethesda said cosmetic only items were not cutting it. If we take a look at the Bethesda.net article that was published on October 17, 2019, titled New Wastelanders Release Date, Private Worlds, The Atomic Shop, and More, we'll find this little excerpt here. Our approach to these items at launch was to keep them purely cosmetic, but after looking at all the data, it became clear that to constantly deliver content that keeps Fallout 76 fresh and exciting for all, we need to rethink our approach to the Atomic Shop. So yeah, I don't think Bethesda has gotten greedy or selfish. I think they're just trying to keep the game alive, and they're trying to keep all the content that's going to come to this game, like Wastelanders, free. And they want to keep the updates that also come to this game free as well. And that's just my opinion. I'm not saying I'm right or anybody else is wrong, this is just how I see things. And when I make videos like this, I often get called the Bethesda sympathizer, fanboy, shill, sellout, whatever have you, but I haven't always supported Bethesda. For instance, if you look at the most recent thing with them not giving players their refunds, if you've been here long enough, you'll know that I said in a video a long time ago that Bethesda not giving refunds for Fallout 76 was a very shady business practice. And if you go back even further than that, you'll see on my channel that I haven't always supported Bethesda game studios. You could see a few videos where I don't like Fallout 4. And I seen things wrong with Fallout 4 and I talked about that and I protested it. And if I ever seen anything truly wrong with Fallout 76, I would do the exact same thing. But I just haven't so far. Now keep in mind, like I said, this is how I see things from my perspective and my opinion. I'm not saying I'm right or anybody else is wrong. This is just my side of the story. It's all too often that I see videos popping up in my recommended where it's just one side of the argument all the time, where it's Bethesda game studios bad, greedy, and selfish, and consumer good and amazing all the time. And I just don't think that's the case. And I just wanted to make this video because of that. Anyways, that's going to do it for this one. I love each and every single one of you. I hope to see you guys right back here in the next video. But until then, remember to stay awesome, and well, bye-bye everybody. Thank you for watching, and I'll, see you next time. Peace, and well, have a good one.